I've made over $3,000 with Amazon KDP, and I'm going to be explaining my journey, how I did it, and any other information that hopefully will be helpful to you. So first, let's start with my ads. So I focus a lot on organic sales, and I did recently start using ads. However, I've turned them off for now because of some personal financial reasons. I just don't want to take the risk of having a big ad spend bill or losing money. So my ads have typically been profitable since I started them in June. I did run them a little bit in, it looks like, December and January, and I don't think I made any sales with those. If I did, it wasn't many sales. But overall, my ads from June have been pretty profitable, where my ATOS has been around 14% or something like that. I actually can scroll down on the bottom here since these are the two ads that I was running. So 11.23% and then 15.97%. So I am happy with those, and I do plan to turn them on, hopefully again at some point. But I do really love focusing on organic sales because I don't have to constantly be checking my ads every day. But I've spent a total of $98.98 so far on ads. So that just gives you an idea when we look at my actual royalties. So I've made a total of $3,836.57 so far since I started Amazon KDP on December 24th, 2021, it looks like, which is just so exciting to me. So this is about a year and a half, or a little more than a year and a half. I don't think that's right. That would be, it'd be 2 years in December. So yeah, so about a year and a half, a little more than that, I'm going with. And I've learned a lot since starting KDP. So it's definitely been a journey. As you can see, for 2022, down here around April, I was making about $3 or $5 a month. It was really bad. So I actually started KDP to publish a high content book. And that high content book is called It's All in Your Head, and it's written by me, Taylor Haselton, and that's about my journey to being diagnosed with celiac disease. So once I wrote that book, I was trying to find a place to publish it because one of my goals was to publish a book. And that's how I came across KDP. So long story short, published it. I created paperback, hardcover, ebook, which took a lot of learning, a lot of YouTube videos. And then I was like, wow, like people are actually making money off of KDP and they're creating all these other types of books. Like you don't even have to write. You can just do low content books. And it just got me super interested. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, but this journey has not been easy. I currently have 268 books. I don't know if this shows my books that are just live or not because I have unpublished a few. I think it may just show the ones that are live, so I do actually have more books than that in my dashboard. But this definitely took me a while. Most of these are all low content books. I do have my one high content book, and then I have a few kind of like medium activity books. But majority of all my sales right now come from scrapbook paper and craft paper pads, which are low content. So moving on from there, let's just go over kind of my royalties. So I wasn't making any sort of significant amount of money in the beginning, like at all. Looking at this graph, I can go to the line chart and you can see how low that line goes. I'll go back to the bar chart here. I was making, I think the most I made, but for my first 6 months was February 2022, and that was maybe like $20 or $30 or something like that. And then I definitely hit a bid low in April. It looks like around April, May, and I was making $2, $3, $5, like less than $10 a month. It was really bad. And then in June, it started to pick up, which was great. And then in July, I made over $100 a month, which was unbelievable. And a big game changer for me was I bought the passive income templates program, which unfortunately I'm not sure if she's still selling it or not. You'd have to check out her YouTube channel, which is Passive Income Templates, and see if you can find it there. But I'm not sure if she's still selling the course, or I don't really have a link for that. She stopped her affiliate program for now. But that course truly changed my business because I learned how to do proper niche and keyword research. And that is honestly a game changer. I was just creating books and I didn't really understand how to do the keywords or how to validate a niche or anything like that. So that really helped me. And that's where I started to see my business kind of, I want to say take off, but it didn't really take off like into the thousands, but it took off for me. It was just amazing. In August, I made over $200, which was unbelievable. And then I didn't really do anything from August until December of 2022. I basically did nothing. Like, I didn't really publish many books. I really didn't do anything. I was so busy and so caught up with things. I kind of just neglected KDP, but my royalties stayed about the same. I think I made $161 in a different amount of cents, but for October, November, and December. So it was really cool to me to have that passive income because I wasn't actually working at that part. It did take a lot of work to upload those books, but those were all organic sales for me, I'm pretty sure, and I wasn't really doing anything. So then in January of 2023, I got laid off from my job. And that was a lot to handle and definitely a roller coaster of emotions. But I decided to deep dive back into KDP. And I started uploading books again and being more present in my business. And that's where I started to see my royalties go up again. So that was really cool. And they have been on an upward trend, except for June 2023. I was down a little bit, but that's okay because it's going to fluctuate, of course. But then back in July, I made more again. So it looks like it's back on an upwards trend. And for August so far, I'm really hoping that I'll continue to make sales. I have had a record breaking day so far for July, and I obviously want to break that record again, but that was just so cool. I sold, I think it was 16 and made like $38 and something cents in a day, which is unbelievable to me. And I'm trying to reach that $500 a month, which I'm not there yet, but I feel like I'm getting really close. I have made over $400 a month with KDP, which is life-changing money for me. That pays for more than my car payment. That's more than double of my car payment. And that just makes me so happy to see how far I've come. But I just want to show this because this may not be a lot of money to some people, but to others, this is absolutely life changing. And this can definitely help out with bills and everything like that. And that it does take time. There are those people that end up making thousands their first month of KDP and everything like that, but I'm not one of those people. I mean, looking at this chart in December 2021 all the way until June 2022, I didn't make over $50 a month. I did not make my first $100 or more a month until July 2022. So that is a solid 6-ish months or so from starting KDP. And then I didn't make my first $200 till August 2022. But then I went back down under 200 until January 2023. So this business is going to fluctuate and it's going to take time. I mean, this is over a year and a half of work for me, and I haven't been completely consistent, which I really should be, and I'm really trying to get back into creating books again. But I just want to show this is possible for people, especially like me, who have zero background or experience in this. I'm not the most creative, crafty person. I had no idea what KDP was. I'm completely self-taught, like other than like watching YouTube videos and the courses and everything like that. By self-taught, I just mean like I didn't go to college and get like a degree in anything like this or book publishing. This has been all completely new to me, and I've had to learn by YouTube and learn by the courses I've had. So I think it was January or February of 2023, I bought Rachel Harrison Son's Low Content Profits Academy course, and that also really helped my business, and I was able to create a book in a new niche and actually make sales with it, which is really cool to me because I've been kind of stuck in the scrapbook paper, craft paper pad niche, which I'm not complaining about, but it's just cool to have the tools now to kind of branch out. And really, she just helped me again with niche and keyword research. And I feel like there's so many different ways to do it and so many different tools you can use. So that's pretty cool. I didn't really spend a lot of money on tools other than Canva until more recently. I bought like Publisher Rocket, which has been super awesome. But you can definitely do this organically, and you can do this by using the free versions of platforms. Like, you don't need to spend a lot of money with KDP to make money. A lot of the stuff I learned in the courses, I feel personally, is found somewhere on YouTube, but I really love using the courses because it's easier to have all the information right there in front of you. But a lot of times information is out there on YouTube. It just takes a lot longer to find it, and it's hard to figure out who to trust and who not to trust. But overall, I think you can do this without buying any courses or any platforms. I think it may just be a bit harder, but it's still possible. So I want this to be encouraging to you. I want this to be kind of a realistic income report because I know it can be disheartening when you see people making $10,000 after 2 months of KDP, and it's really hard. Or you may not have the money to do ads right now, and that's completely fine. I don't really run a lot of ads, and I just stopped running them again. Spent under $100 on ads in over a year and a half on KDP. So you can do this organically, and I really hope this video was helpful. I hope it was inspiring. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to comment below. If you'd like to share your journey, then I'm sure it would be very helpful to me and helpful to other people. If you're open and wanting to share that, that's perfectly fine. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video, and I hope that you have a great day.